Hello everyone, I'm Justin, and for today's video, we are accelerating. Play the music. Yes, link your gear, log in, and get ready to fight, because today we're talking about Accel World. For those who don't know, Accel World is the less known offspring of Sword Art Online, made by the same author, set in the same universe, and heck, even one of the main characters is said to be the daughter of Kirito and Asuna, allegedly. So with that said, I want to give a brief spoiler-free review of what I enjoyed and my regrets about this anime. The main story focuses on Haru, a short, fat ball with a low self-esteem that believes his only redeemable quality is his ability in games. He meets Kuro Yukihime, a beautiful and popular girl who kind of falls in love with him for no real reason aside that he's good in games. And as we know, this is a game world, but more advanced than SAO, so who needs those pesky VR games when you can directly transfer your mind at a state where time seems to be stopped, but in reality it's just moving really slow. Kind of like the Alicization plot. So using a narrow linker, the more advanced version of the Nerve Gear, by installing a program called Brain Burst. But as always, there is a catch. Everyone gets a set amount of points and you have to fight to win or lose the points. But if you lose them all, the program gets uninstalled and you lose it forever. And this proves to be a controlling force for many in the game, as you can use it to cheat on exams or even in sports, or simply living your life in the game and thus making you years older than you really are. You know, kind of like the plot of Alicization. To be honest, this felt like a really good take at the time it came out. Video game world, Fatty gets a cute girl and grows up as a person, fighting plus a bit of drama, it had everything. Especially the personal development and the abilities that each one gets. You see, your avatar in the game represents your inner desires. In this case, Haru's desire wants to fly away. Thus, the Silver Crow was born. The first avatar with the ability to fly. And I think that the avatar idea is what sets Accel World apart from other games, in which while everybody has a different power and abilities, there isn't a reason for it. But it makes me wonder, how many different iterations of colors can the author think about before he runs out of options? I mean, it's already a stretch when your name of the avatar is Rust Jigsaw. Anyway, the creativity of the author goes into full display over this incredible world building, as the main point of the game is to reach level 10. So to do that, a level 9 player must defeat 5 other level 9s, which proves to be a challenge as everyone agrees it's better to keep the status quo rather than going to the uncertainty of reaching level 10 by not knowing if the game will finish or if something else will happen, as no one wants to lose their ability to stop time, and as an extra point, if you lose at the level 9, you lose all your points, so then you lose the game. So our protagonist decides that the game is made to be completed, so Kuro Yukihime, or Black Lotus, kills the Red Rider and starts a war against everyone else. Talking about brutal stuff over there. On the other hand, once we reach the level 4, we see this completely different world in the unlimited neutral field, where the game goes from a fighting game to a full open world RPG, where you can kill monsters for points and fight for territories. And there are more layers such as assassination plots, conspiracies, as well as monsters and gods, which keeps you engaged more and more into the story. If there is one thing to complain about this show, is that it was made in 2012, with 24 episodes plus 2 OVAs. And you would think, well, with 24 light novels, you would expect a second season anytime soon. But the closest thing we got to that was a movie made in 2016, that not only had half its runtime being about a recap of the anime, but the story is well over where we left in the anime. They talk about plot points that we haven't even reached, and present characters that we haven't even heard about. So it felt more like a reach for the light novel readers to keep buying his books rather than for the anime watchers that have enjoyed the show so far. And with a really weak performance on the movie, I'm afraid that it will be a long time before we hear about them again. So to conclude, the fighting is extremely enjoying and well thought. The plot just keeps getting thicker and thicker, and the waifu material is on point. If you have never watched Accel World, I would recommend you to give it a try. just maybe wait until the second season before watching the movie. And with that said, we come to the conclusion of this anime review. What did you guys thought about this anime? How would you name your avatar? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, see you guys next time.